Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm the one they call Peachy Pie, and you are most welcome to join me here. Okie dokie. So we are sort of rounding off things with the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case, and I thought that to round things off quite nicely, we could take a look at a couple of my favorite moments regarding the trial. Now, the final thing that I really want to say about the trial as a whole is that I think we really need to appreciate the lawyers that were involved in the entire process, because I think that though there was one team which was considerably, astoundingly better than the other team in a lot of different ways, I think that given the source material and the evidence that they had to work with, both teams did the best that they could. Amber's team had to work especially hard. Pay attention to that. Amber's team had to work especially hard to try and persuade everyone across the entire world to believe the narrative that Amber was trying to portray at the time. So I think that they did the best that they could with whatever they had available. It's just unfortunate that they got really smoked by Johnny Depp's team in a lot of different ways. But anyway, let's get started.
Pedal my way back. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Aquaman!
Okay, this was my favorite part of like the entire trial. I know that it's insulting and you can hear that Amber is distressed, but I mean, who can get over Aquaman? But I do feel really sorry that we get to enjoy ourselves at people's expense, because that sucks, but that was pretty hilarious. Okay, it just started raining over here by me, so if you hear that, I'm sorry about that. But I felt so sorry. I spent this entire period in which I watched a couple of videos of the trial, or sometimes I watched it live, and I listened to Amber's lawyers, and I just went, oh man, come on. And I don't blame them. They were just trying so hard. Oh, they were trying so hard. But we'll know the verdict soon enough.
You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
it? I can ask that question.
Oh, ruled.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in a target of TMZ, a very litigious organization. And I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
Argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical.
Okay, I just absolutely love this so much. The guy's response was just so on point, and he just hammered it away. But the best thing about that clip is obviously not the guy himself that was on the stand. It was the guy in the audience that was just going completely nuts. That was hilarious. I loved it so much.
So I didn't say that any of the witnesses admitted that Adam Walton planted that. I'm saying he planted it. That's me arguing the planting. And that's because it's all the same thing. She wasn't wearing any makeup. She was natural. She wasn't wearing a stitch of makeup. Every one of them says it. It's the exact same thing. Well, why would you say that? She's an actor. She's not going to go outside her house, you know, without putting makeup on. And if she has bruises, why on earth when she's been covering them up for 4 years? Why on earth would she not put makeup on so that she would cover those up? Why on earth would she not want to cover up those bruises? It makes no sense. But you know what? You guys saw her here. You guys saw it. You saw Amber on the stand. There were days where she didn't wear eye makeup. A lot of people think that she's not wearing makeup when she doesn't have mascara and eyeliner on. She has different looks.
Okay, one of the reasons why I felt like this particular argument fell flat is because you'd be asking every single female in the courtroom who's a makeup user on any varying number of levels to suspend the understanding of how makeup works and what it can cover. So, and we've seen some amazing transformations. Nikki Diache from Nikki Tutorials did like a whole series on the power of makeup and things, but there are certain things that makeup just will not be able to do like very well, to the extent that Amber and Elaine were claiming.
My dog stepped on a bee.
My dad has to pee.
This is never gonna be.
You can marry me?
I know you're obsessed with me.
Bobby is free.
But you have heard of me.
Who could forget? My dog stepped on a bee. I don't know if she was going for a micro expression and glitched, but there was something. And everybody just contributing to that, making a super long chain of my dog stepped on a bee, my dad needs a bee. It's just so brilliant. I love how creative people got with interacting with the trial stuff. It was hilarious.
And you would sometimes drink whiskey in the mornings too, right?
Isn't happy hour anytime?
So Mr. Depp, with respect, trying to respect the court's time and the jury's time, that was not my question. My question was simply,
when you would agree, 5 minutes to look for a document, would agree. Here's a photograph of the bed. Was human fecal matter. It was so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh.
From May 1st, 2017, before...
Yes,
headline, Pirates of the Caribbean, The Diminishing Returns of Johnny Depp. Did I read that right?
You certainly did. Hollywood Reporter were very nice to me.
Johnny Depp reportedly drank heavily and was constantly late on the new Pirates movie set. Did I read that right?
You did, reportedly.
The next article, also from May 10th, 2017. Mr. Depp,
this is a pathetic attempt.
Mr. Depp, please just respond to the question that I'm asking you.
What's your
question?
The
next, did I read that right?
You read that very, very well.
The next one, did I read that right?
You certainly did.
Did I read that correctly?
Reports say, this is hearsay.
June 21st, 2018, 6 months before. Did I read that right?
You did. You should read the article.
And the last one, you were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
Friends and family seriously concerned about him. Here's why.
Yes.
Correct?
How did they know?
Alison Boshoff reveals why Hollywood's reeling over what's being called Johnny Depp's career suicide note. Did I read that correctly?
You did. Who's Alison Boshoff and how does she know? Again.
Okay. So you
hit pieces.
Yes, the first one is called the
Ms. Heard's publicity team.
Mr. Depp, we're going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. I'm going to ask you about the first one.
That's hearsay, I guess.
Yes. I know, I just sure it's offered for the truth.
I'm learning.
Yeah, so Johnny had some stellar moments himself. I don't think I will ever forget the phrase a megapint of wine. I don't think I'll forget that phrase. And hearsay, I'm learning. He did so good at those things. Not that it was appropriate. I don't think it was appropriate, but it was fun for us. It was so much fun for us when like the rest of it was just boring and sad. So yeah, this good case was really something else. Some of the I didn't put in some videos of some of the witness testimonies because that's a way to get somebody riled up. When people just go on the stand openly biased, not even interested in proving the case, just getting on the stand to just take a crap on someone else. Let me know what you enjoyed about this trial in the comment section. And I know that that sounds like an awful thing to say, but you know, small victories, I guess. I think that those moments really lightened the environment for everyone in light of the fact that we're talking about a serious case of abuse, or a serious issue where somebody alleges abuse against someone else. And yeah, so I think that was kind of like little blips of light on the way towards the end of the tunnel for everyone. And I hope that one day in the future Amber has the opportunity to laugh at how silly some of these things are, because I know that right now it must seem very painful for her, because she has been sort of labeled like persona non grata, and it's so dangerous for us to do that to an individual in society, especially a new mother who potentially could be experiencing postpartum depression. And it's not good to pick on anyone, you know. But yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments. What were some of your favorite moments? And if you don't mind, like and subscribe.
Unless otherwise indicated, all the following scripture quotations are taken from the Holy Bible, New Living Translation, with copyright by Tyndale Foundation, used by permission of Tyndale Publishers, all rights reserved.
Okay, so that's it from me. I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day further, even if you are Amber Heard. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, because you absolutely deserve it. Cheers.
그대 잠깐 눈을 붙일 때 나는 마음에 물을